Welcome to another episode of Gabriel Loves Manchester United. You know what I mean? Gabriel Loves Manchester United, and on this episode, it is the preview of the game, or the review of Manchester United and Newcastle at the St James Park, of which Manchester United performed woefully. Manchester United in recent years and days have been in the rock bottom of performance. But this season is a whole different level. Manchester United. Games like this were cool chop for Manchester United, but it has gotten to the time Manchester United are really struggling to find their way to becoming one of the greatest teams ever. It's really, really difficult for Manchester United to get back to winning ways because look at the performances of the players individually. They are not up to the standards of Manchester United, and hopefully, plenty people, including myself, as Manchester United fans, are calling out for the sale of most players, and it's really sad that players we bought for millions of pounds and dollars will be on sale for half or less the price they were bought for. So in this game against Newcastle, I believe Manchester United would have, I mean, given would have shown some fight against Newcastle at St James's Park. But then in the first half, we saw Manchester United coming back for a one-goal deficit, which we saw some performances from Joshua Zexi and Alejandro Garnacho. I believe Joshua Zexi is one of Manchester United's best players this season, and whenever he plays, he brings a different ball game altogether in the game. You could see in recent games where he was substituted on for Rasmus Højlund. He has given us the best of performances for Manchester United. And then when he got injured in the second half, it completely changed the game because we didn't have a player who could carry the ball and control the ball. And with this hold-up play, Manchester United missed a lot in the game against Newcastle. And I can boldly and firmly say Robin Amorim's choice of decisions cost us this game. When Mason Mount and the lights came in the second half, we didn't see any threat to go back. You could see what Joshua Zexi was doing with Bruno Fernandes in front of goal, constantly becoming a threat or a pain in the asses of the Newcastle team. But then when Joshua Zexi left the game, we didn't see anything better. We saw nothing better from the game. Manchester United continue to concede game moment after moment with Harvey Barnes netting the second goal and the third goal, a mistake from Nuzem Mazraoui, who could have done better by passing the goalkeeper, but he decided to hold the ball and slipped it, like just as Steven Gerrard did against Chelsea. He slipped for Newcastle to pick the ball and score against Manchester United, which was the very third goal. And the very fourth goal was some abysmal performance from the goalkeeper, of which many people have called for the sale of Andre Onana in the winter transfer window and also in the summer transfer window. People have been calling for the sacking of Andre Onana and whatnot, but being there didn't show anything. I mean, in my opinion, he is supposed to start in the game against the Olympic Lyon, but then I believe it is sort of recency bias on the side of Ruben Amorim choosing Onana. That's why buying this performance was that way yesterday. He could have done better with the way he distributed the ball, where Joe Linton got the ball and gave it to Bruno Guimaraes to score. It's really upsetting and really appalling to see Manchester United perform like this week in, week out. It's really, really sad. It saddens my heart. So hopefully Manchester United can get back to this winning ways next season. I believe Ruben Amorim's preseason started in November when he joined the club. So hopefully next season. We are hoping to see a Ruben Amorim masterclass in Manchester United colours. And then the last one before I end this video, I think Diogo Dalot does not he doesn't deserve to be a starting player for Manchester United. Defending poor, offensive poor. I don't know what sort of value this player adds to the class to the team. He's completely useless in my opinion. He's completely useless. Defensively, he can't defend. Yesterday, the second goal, I mean, Newcastle scored. He showed Livramento a lot of space to cut in inside and make that crossing. It really saddens me. He's really useless. He's really useless. Apart from being consistent for Manchester United, I mean, being physically present, he's completely useless for Manchester United. That Diego Dallo guy has to leave Manchester United, in my opinion. Forget about the hard work he puts in. I mean, at least if you work really hard in trainings and whatnot, you should be able to transform or transfer that into the field of play. Look at the likes of Mohamed Salah. Do you mean to tell me they don't work hard to be where they are today? Like, I mean, look at the players, the best players ever. Kylian Mbappe. They put in so much work to be where they are today. So if Diogo Dalot has been hardworking or whatever in training and still is giving us the worst of worst performances, this guy has to leave Manchester United. I mean, most of the players I'll talk about this in subsequent videos. Manchester United will need to get rid of a lot of players. And it really saddens my heart because when we sack a lot of players, the players who come the next season have not, I mean, played themselves for too long. So it will be very difficult for Manchester United to, I mean, build a team. But what's the essence of we having these players who can't, I mean, over 5 seasons of playing against Versailles cannot even make a quick transition among Versailles? It's really sad, and I hope that Manchester United can get this summer transfer window right so that Manchester United can get back to winning wages. This is another episode. It just saddens my heart that I support Manchester United, but how are we going to do? What are we going to do about it? Nothing. So, see you on the next episode.